Everybody says money talks, but money invested talks louder. Find out how you can start growing your money and pay yourself first at payyourselffirst.coza. There are many investment opportunities, but one of the best platforms to invest in are unit trusts. We met with Pieter Hugo, an investment expert at Old Mutual Wealth, to find out exactly what unit trusts are.
Unit trusts are actually very simple investment vehicles where a whole lot of people come together to pool their money and put in a very specific pot which is invested in a specific way, and everyone gets their proverbial slice of the cake.
What are some of the benefits to having a unit trust?
Well, I think one of the biggest benefits is firstly accessibility. It's a very flexible vehicle. You can easily access it either on monthly investments or ad hoc or lump sum investments. They are flexible. You can take your money out. They're very liquid. You can take your money out at any point in time. There's absolutely no penalties. They're very tax efficient and very cost efficient. And then very importantly, you can invest either to grow your money or to get an income from your money. And then I think most importantly, in terms of the accessibility for many people, you can access it on a website. We've got website portals, and you can see your money online or even on your smartphone and see what is happening and transact.
What are some of the myths that exist around unit trust investing?
Well, the one that I probably hear most often is that it's very expensive, and I actually don't think it is so expensive. You can get access to money markets at 0.5% per annum. You can get access to South African equities at 0.6% per annum, or even international equities then less than 1% per annum. So you actually buy the expertise of some of the best fund managers throughout the world for less than 1% per annum.
Well, that's fantastic, because always when I thought about unit trusts, I thought it was going to cost me so much more money that maybe I wasn't going to be able to afford.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is you get the benefits of expert money managers at a very, very low rate. So for me, if I wanted to go invest in equities, the easiest thing for me is to invest in equity unit trust funds, and I actually get the expertise and the resources of big fund management companies at very, very low cost, unit cost to myself. The other thing is also the liquidity of these investments. Many people are afraid to put their money, even though they've got a long-term investment horizon, something may happen, life may happen, and they need the money. You can get your money out of unit trust typically within 24 hours. You can get it out immediately. There are no penalties in order to get access to your money. So it's very liquid, it's very accessible. We've got about 50 different unit trust funds available, which basically covers all the asset classes that you'll probably want access to, ranging from cash, bonds, property, equities, both local and offshore. In order to make the process of selection a lot easier for you, we've put a collection together. We call it the Classic Investment Collection. It's a range of 7 unit trust funds, which effectively targets inflation plus 1, 2, 3, 4, and as it goes up the spectrum for you, which will make it a lot easier for you to select a unit trust fund. In terms of the cost, firstly, in terms of the minimum investments that you need to make, you can access these funds from as little as 500 Rand per month. And again, these are not contractual obligations. You can stop and start as your life requires you to do. And you can make lump sum investments at any point of time when you have some money to invest.
But I'm sure there are many factors to consider when it comes to investing. But what are some of the lessons that you've learned when it comes to investing wisely?
Yeah, I think the important thing is firstly decide what is the reason you're investing. What is it that you want to achieve? And that reason will be different for everyone. You need to decide what is your reason. And then in terms of the investments, try and keep it as simple as possible. Try and put money, start as early as possible firstly. Secondly, put money away on a recurring basis, that you stick to a simple formula and not try and time the markets and try and put money in when the markets are running and try and take money out if the markets are falling. That is extremely difficult to do, and there's not a lot of people that get that right. So if you stick to a very simple formula, keep your money in the market, and you will get the growth as you go along. Try and invest for as long as possible, because then you really get the benefits of compound interest working for you, because you want your money to work for you. And one day you may not be able to work anymore, and then your money can do the work.
For a comprehensive guide to investing in Old Mutual unit trusts, go to payyourself.coza to start realizing your financial dreams. You play hard and work smart, but how are your investments? Find tools and calculators at payyourselffirst.coza and map your goals.